Want to take just a moment before the holidays to wish a good one to Boeing, because they're certainly needing it and not starting off on a really good foot. Many of you have remembered that one of their brand new 737 versions used by Lion Air crashed, killing everybody on board. If that event weren't horrific enough, Boeing has exacerbated the problem with their poor crisis PR response. Let's recap. One of their initial press releases was distributed on Election Day. What it did is give people the appearance they're trying to bury the news, hide it so that it doesn't have as much of a focus for obvious reasons. When you do that, you raise questions as to your sincerity and your transparency. And now Boeing has given people at least some concern that they're purposely trying to hide something, which may in fact not even be necessary because the cause of the crash is still under investigation. It might have been mechanical error or it might have been pilot error. The fact is, though, is that Boeing has unnecessarily drawn skepticism on themselves. Then they further exacerbated the problem by canceling at the 11th hour a subsequent press conference involving other airlines because maybe they believed that they weren't ready to answer the questions. Well, I get that. But canceling it at that late notice gives even further cause to people's belief that you might not be as transparent, open, and honest as you should be. Now, I hope none of you have to deal with anything of this magnitude, but the incident does raise about some really good teaching points for any organization of any size in dealing with the crisis. The first thing is to recognize that if you're in the middle of this, nothing else is higher priority. I don't care what positive news stories are on the horizon. If you have such things scheduled, be prepared to cancel them or at the very least modify them in order to use them for your crisis PR communications. The second thing is to be sure to be as transparent, as open as possible. Balance the need to get information out quick with not having it give the appearance that you're just trying to throw it out in what was called the trash. In other words, days or events where other things are going to take precedence. But be sure that your crisis activities are scheduled to give you the most transparent, open, honest, and forthright appearance to the audiences with whom you're trying to connect. Remember, that includes your employees, your customers, your partners, your investors, and, oh, by the way, the media. If you do it wrong, you're only going to create more questions than answers.